Did you notice what Dr. Ben Carson did right before endorsing Trump for president? Former Housing and Urban Development Secretary Dr. Ben Carson proved on Sunday that he's a believer, in more ways than one. From a stage in Sioux City, Iowa, Carson endorsed former President Donald Trump for the highest office in the land. But first, Carson consulted a higher authority. The retired neurosurgeon released a picture on the social media platform X that he described as showing a moment of prayer before he took the stage at that Trump rally. Praying before making a big announcement for a very special friend, the caption stated. Carson, a Seventh-Day Adventist, has never been shy about his religious beliefs. It was a staple of establishment media coverage of his campaign for the 2016 Republican presidential nomination. When Trump won the nomination and, eventually, the presidency, he appointed Carson HUD secretary, and Carson brought his faith with him. And his endorsement of Trump on Sunday reflected his faith in the God-given freedoms guaranteed by the Constitution, the bedrock of American life. As I stand here today, I want to offer my most confident and full endorsement of Donald J. Trump, Carson said, according to The Hill. Donald Trump believes in our freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the right to keep and bear arms, he said. So we can fix our country, and we can make America great again. And President Donald J. Trump is the person to do that. Carson's very public faith has never been popular with the left, but that isn't the only reason that progressives dislike him. He's a black man and a conservative, a combination that liberals loathe. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas is probably the biggest target of that loathing, but any black conservative, of either sex, will do. He's also the product of a difficult upbringing, raised by a single mother who instilled in him the work ethic needed to rise to become a surgeon so famous he was the subject of a TV movie. Time equals 400 Ms. greater than drive. Jill Biden, the ed.D. in the White House, couldn't even dream of Carson's kind of accomplishments. The fact that he achieved success and, when he was HUD secretary, put into practice the idea that others could do the same, probably makes him irredeemable in the eyes of modern progressives. But Carson clearly has little time for opinions from that end of the political spectrum. Our nation is in desperate need of strong leadership. A president who fights for the American people, our freedoms, our safety, and our future, he wrote in another social media post. Time equals 400 Ms. greater than. Donald J. Trump is that leader, and I am proud to give him my full endorsement for President of the United States today. With just about every public utterance, he demonstrates that his faith is in his God and in the principles that founded the country. Time equals 400 Ms. greater than. On Sunday, he cited a famous anecdote from the founding era. Benjamin Franklin was asked in 1787 after the Constitutional Convention, "Sir, what do we have here, a monarchy or a republic?" He said, "A republic, if you can keep it." Carson recounted, "The way we can keep is, we can put Donald J. Trump back in office." It's pretty clear that Carson believes that. The cheering crowd believed it, and countless millions of other Americans believe it, too.